Quick disclaimer, this video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. I'm not a financial advisor, and nothing here should be considered financial advice. Always do your own research and understand the risks before investing.
Welcome back, everyone, to another Bitcoin update. So it is a extended weekend, very low volume. I don't expect anything too crazy to happen over the weekend. Obviously, Trump has usually done crazy calls on weekends, which can affect the crypto market, not necessarily the futures or the stock market, just because they are closed. But if that does not happen, then I would just expect a very slow and sideways weekend, which is exactly what we are seeing right now on this Good Friday. So this could be a little bit of a shorter video because it's literally the same exact thing that we have been talking about for, let's see, probably since back here at 22nd of March. Same scenarios in which we are in. Nothing too much has changed. And it's the weekend as well, so the next couple of days will be quicker videos too. It's just kind of a short-term update just to kind of recollect some thoughts and just go over our scenarios in which we have been talking about. So since this decline of the 16th of March, we have had a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-wave move down and a 3-wave move up, which has been led by another 5-wave move down, which is creating a larger A, B, C in a corrective pattern. Now, this could go for another low because this could be another 1-2 setup to the downside where we get a third, fourth, and a fifth, in which that would just extend just this larger 3-wave move in which we could possibly find support and start working towards the upside again. Now, in this white scenario, it is a bit more speculation. As long as we hold above this low at 65,000, technically it remains valid that this could be a 1-2 setup and that we could be going in that third wave from here. If we, obviously we have a lot to prove to see. Obviously we need a 5-wave move up, 3-wave move down. We want to break above our resistance between 67,471 to 68,450, and we also need to break above this swing high here at 69,200 and 69,200, and it is totally possible we could just form a larger 3-wave move. As long as we don't get that 4 and a 5, we could still fall from there. So even if we do break above resistance, even if we do break above this swing high, I mean, as long as we remain below this level at 72,000, we very well could have just formed a 3-wave move and we could go lower from there. So what we're trying to do, or what the market is trying to do, is it's trying to find a good level of support to form a 5-wave move up in a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-wave move up and a 3-wave move down. That would be an indication and confirmation that the market could be wanting to go higher. But because of the wars, because of the Trump tweets, because of oil going up, stock market falling, it's just a very bad and bearish environment. Now, things can only get so worse before they start to get better, so don't get me wrong on that. But what we've seen and the reactions that we have been seeing from this zone down here has not formed any 5-wave move up. It has only formed a 3-wave move, and now we broke below this swing low here, and we're hovering right above this overall low at 65,000. So it's not the environment where this white scenario is leading. Now, it doesn't mean that we have to break below 60,000. We could very well just be going for another low. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-wave, where we stay above 60,000, and then we can start working our way back up. That is kind of our base case right now, that, hey, we just need one more low before buyers start getting interested, maybe liquidate the very few amount of longs that are left, because there is a smaller zone below us for longs at that 63, 64,000 range that could be liquidated if we were to fall, and that could be our sign or possibly our first indication that we could be going higher as well. Now, unless we do see some more bullish movement, which I don't expect to see over the weekend, then I don't really see a possible chance at this moment. Obviously, it could always change, but at this moment, our base case is, hey, we just need another low before buyers can start getting interested, and we can start working on some formations towards the upside. That could include a 5-wave move. Now, it will more than likely probably could be super choppy, similar to how we've been in this range for the past couple of months. So maybe we come down for one more low, we form a very choppy move up, maybe all that is 5 waves, then a very choppy 3-wave move, and then it's kind of the same thing that we have just been dealing with, in which we could finish off that final C wave that we've been talking about in some of our final videos. And that C wave is, this could be an A wave up, this could be a extended B wave, or this could just be a giant triangle pattern, maybe a W, X, Y. And then this could be a larger ABC to the downside, in which we could possibly form an A, B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-wave move up in a C wave, in which we could start getting rejected and head lower, because we can expect a bottom. Obviously, the bottom could already be in. If sentiment and just everything starts getting very bullish in the market, then it very well could be that this could be our low range. But history shows that we could expect 1 or 2 more final dumps to the downside. Now that could be followed by a dump here. So let's say we follow this C wave move up. Maybe we get rejected, beat at the high 70s, maybe low 80s. We get rejected, work down, break below 60,000. Say we get a range movement again at like that mid 50 range, where we kind of just do the same thing we've done the past 2 times in a range, and then we can get one more low, and then that could possibly be our bottom. That doesn't have to go that way. Maybe we don't see the 80s. Maybe we just fall below here, and this could be our final low, and then we could just range bound for a couple months before things start getting a little bit better. So that's kind of where we are in the market. If we go just to the shorter time frame, this just remains our case. If you stay above 65,000, technically it's valid. We can form a 5-wave move up, but our resistance zone is here between 67,500 to 68,500. And yeah, that's pretty much everything for this video. There isn't really too much else to talk to. It's the same liquidity zones too, between 63 to 65,000. That's a long liquidity zone. And then for shorts, it is from the 68 to 72,000 range. So pretty much all here is just a ton of shorts being built up that could be liquidated if we were to go up. So yeah, that's pretty much everything for this video. Not too much has happened. It's a weekend, won't expect too much to happen, but yeah, we'll keep a close update and keep you guys updated for tomorrow's video. So yeah, thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.